Let's go live to our expert Ian Woods in London. Ian, a lot of royal-loving Australians will be wondering whether this visit down under will be happening.
Well, there's been no confirmation of that yet, but if you were a betting man, you'd probably think that it's probably worth having a flutter on that, because even though the palace wouldn't even confirm that he would be attending things such as the Royal Ascot meeting in the next couple of months, Trooping the Colour, various events during the summer like Buckingham Palace garden parties, they're not even prepared to go that far. So they're really not prepared to talk about what might happen in September or October. But you have to say that it now seems much more likely that that visit to Australia will go ahead. We know that planning for it is underway because Prime Minister Albanese confirmed that last month. These things don't just happen overnight. You've got to put in lots of meetings, lots of preparation beforehand. That has been going ahead in the assumption that the visit would go ahead. And there's a great window of opportunity for him because he has to go to a Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa in October, if he's well enough. And that would be an ideal opportunity to visit Australia and possibly New Zealand as well. So important to get that visit to Australia in. He hasn't personally been to Australia since the Commonwealth Games in 2018. And of course, the monarch hasn't been to Australia since 2011, since his late mother made her last visit. Her increasing frailty over recent years meant that she wasn't able to do much in the way of traveling. So important, if the monarchy is to remain relevant in places like Australia, it's got to be seen to be believed. And that means that King Charles will be very keen to get to a place that he knows well, that he loves. The 2 terms that he spent at Geelong School in Victoria when he was just a teenager are the happiest school days of his life, he's always said. So he will want to, and not just out of a sense of duty, but out of a sense of real passion to get to Australia.
What's the early reaction on the ground there?
Lots of support from politicians, from the Archbishop of Canterbury. Cancer experts are all being interviewed by the media, all giving a very upbeat assessment. I think it's good news. It's news. That's the other important thing. It is a statement which you can focus upon, and that takes the place of rumours which circulate when there hasn't been much news. The information vacuum over recent weeks, when we haven't had a formal statement from Buckingham Palace, meant that there were stories this week about his health was deteriorating. It was much worse than people thought. Funeral plans were urgently being updated. Well, all that can be thrown out now because Buckingham Palace have come out on a Friday evening, just like they did a few weeks ago when they confirmed the details of the Princess of Wales cancer treatment. Friday night seemed to be Royal Health News night. So Australia waking up to the news on Saturday morning, but all Friday evening, the news has been dominating news programs, filling the newspaper headlines, and all very positive news because there hasn't been an awful lot of that around in royal circles lately. And that's another reason why King Charles is keen to get back to work, because with the Princess of Wales still out of action and she still hasn't been seen in public for quite a few weeks now, and there's no sign of that changing anytime soon, the number of royals actually doing visits and doing public engagements has shrunk dramatically. So that's why the King is wanting to get back to work, because at the moment Queen Camilla has been taking his place at lots of events.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that, Ian. Appreciate it.